ready for the weekend. That music has us buzzing here. Clomela is behind the camera dancing away as always. But you know, right now it's time for us to sit down and, you know, find out from the legend, how does he make this amazing music that gets us on our feet like what we just heard. Right now in the building we have Eccentrik. Pew, 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 pew. Eccentrik, you are born in the mother city and you just set the stage on fire. Tell us, what has your experience been like in music to get you this far in your journey?
Really with the music, it started at a young age. Not really like seriously at first. Always started as a hobby, but gradually it got where I am right now. It has been a bumpy road, but also I have throughout the journey kept a tunnel vision. But I've learned a lot of skills throughout the way and gradually progressed.
Explain to us when that all started. I mean, how young were you when you stepped into music?
I really stepped into music in high school, but like as a person, I always had like an artistic background since like primary school, like storytelling, whatnot, listening to music. But in primary school, got to a point where I was drawing, being artistic, listening to rap music. I wasn't making music actually around primary school, but I started making music in high school. In high school, that's where you'd have the freestyles after school, the ciphers, and just sharing music. And after that, that's where I was a part of a collective Supreme Swag, and that's where it really got serious in terms of like I could see everything in a business manner and like actually was intact with the industry.
So you guys definitely formed a group and must have had your fans and everything. Explain the whole thing of wanting to be independent and what that's been like for you.
Yes, we had like a loyal fan base and we still have it today. But you know, life lives. So life, and we still are brothers till this day.
Yes.
But we have embarked on our own journeys, separate journeys, and we do support each other. Some are models, but as myself right now, I am an aspiring artist and beat maker. And it's been a good journey individually. It's still the start, but it's looking promising, I won't lie.
I mean, in the music industry, we see this all the time. Beyonce had to go out on her own to do what she's doing right now. So, I mean, I'm sure what you're doing is what's best for you. And I think everyone wants to just know more about what it's like being independent and where you see your music going.
Okay, it's really about freedom. Like sometimes when you are too industrial about something, you are told to do something. You know? When you have the freedom, you do it at any pace, at any time you want to, preferably a fast pace. But the point is, at your own pace, at your own timing, you organize everything yourself, you manage yourself. Everything is just comes first to you, no middleman in between. It's just you.
So as we focus on your talents and what you bring to the scope of SA Hip Hop, what can you tell us? What do you bring? And what do you like, and what will be different in your music?
My music, I wouldn't say really different. Hopefully, I am different in the sense that it's my original music. It comes from my creative art.
Any new genres that you're trying?
Yes, as a beat maker, I do tend to make different kind of beats and not to sit on one genre. So as a beat maker, it also gives you a sense of other genres. So as an artist, I tap in other genres, R&B, ballroom dance.
And I mean, you've been doing freestyle since high school, and now you are talking to us about how you make your own beats. What does that creative process look like for you?
For me, it also goes back to what we were talking about, the independence. So I do things in my own space and at my own timing. So I always start with the beat, and then it always ends up into a song. That's my process.
Okay, I love that. I mean, you have a lot or something unique and different that you're bringing to the South African hip-hop industry. Tell us a bit more about you and what you want your fans to take away from your music.
I want my fans to take away from my music that it's not a bad thing to chase your dream, to be persistent about your dream, to be controlling about your dream. Because it's your dream at the end of the day, and it's something that you want to achieve at the end of the day. And it's nothing impossible if you put in the dedication and enough time and the effort and the strength behind that. I think all of that, if that backs up what you do in life, not necessarily music, everyone has their own aspirations. If you have all of that backed up, then I'm sure you will land wherever you destined to land.
And specifically with Unconditional Love, what were you hoping the audience takes away from this song?
From Conditional Love, it is knowing yourself and your worth. Don't never sell yourself short. Just know your worth and always stick to that. Don't, if you know you deserve more, don't take that small bit someone gives you. You get me?
Well, you are definitely preaching to us, and I'm sure a lot of people out there are going to be wondering, who is this guy? What is he saying? I need to find his music. If there are fans out there looking for your music, where can they find you?
So they can find me on pretty much on all big platforms right now. Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, YouTube Music, Spotify. Up to your preference, but you can find me everywhere. That is his Instagram handle is Eccentrik, ECCENTRIK, and 3 underscores. And you can just find my music ECCENTRIK on every platform.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for joining us here and giving us an amazing performance live at Homegrown. I'm sure it won't be your last time doing an interview, but definitely you set the stage on fire and you held up that conversation like the legend that you are. Thank you so much, Eccentrik.